Good evening friends, welcome back to Chef Chow. Today I'm going to be doing a very royal treat. This dish is served for the Queen's Victoria dining 75th dining anniversary, and it is called Cuit au Pompadour Lambedian. That is what they say, and I've written it down here. So that is what we're going to try. It's basically a chicken dish. I'm using 1.5 kgs of chicken here, which is chicken breast and a few legs, parboiled potatoes. This is spinach here, sorry, this is spinach, and then the Indian masalas and onion, garlic, and then you have dhania, coriander, and of course butter. So this is what we are going to do. And over to the cooking part now. So I'm going to blanch the so here goes the spinach, which will be served as the side dish. And to give it some little bit of flavor, we will add a few garlic pods, and we'll cover it, and that should do. So we leave it here. Next we are going to prepare the base curry. Now this is what we've got: butter, the main flavor is going to come out of the butter. Once the butter is a little hot, we will add the onions. And then of course we are going to add all the masalas. This is garam masala. It's about 2 small spoons of garam masala, and then red chili and cumin powder, and then we have salt to taste. So in goes the onions. And we will then add the masalas. So two things which I forgot, and there's a small correction. So this is coriander powder, and I said cumin powder, so this is coriander, and then tomato puree. So that is what we have to add in the gravy, and that will give it a nice base. And of course our magic ingredient, which I forgot, is this apple. I will tell you what you need to do with this apple a little later. So in goes the masalas. So this is garam masala, next the coriander powder, and of course red chili to taste. Since we are doing it for ourselves, we can be a little liberal with the masalas. Otherwise, for the royal taste, it has to be a little sweetish and sour, but here we'll modify it a little. And in goes the salt as per taste. That's it. So we will now let this get ready, and once it leaves, you can see once it leaves oil, that is the time we will add some chicken to it, and that will be added in 2 stages. Okay, so as I told you, now we are ready to add the chicken, but this will be done in 2 stages. We will first add only the leg pieces, and the breast pieces we will add later on, the softer pieces. The reason I am doing this is because I will first let the leg pieces cook for some time, and then I will tell you what is the next step which we have to do. So here goes the leg pieces. This we will keep separate, and it will be in the part 2. And on top of it, we will add some garlic, chopped garlic. Sorry, this is ginger. Now we will add some water to this and let it cook. So it needs to get cooked for a good 45 minutes, and then we will start now on the high flame. Okay. Okay, so friends, we are now ready. The chicken has been done. As I told you, we will do this in 2 stages. So stage 1 is the legs which we had put in here. I'm going to take them out, and then I'm going to braise them. So these are braised legs. So the flavor what we will get is going to be extraordinary. So these are 5 legs which I have used. And once these cool down, I'll tell you what needs to be done. In the meantime, we will add up the other ingredients for the chicken curry. So this is right here ready. Let it be on the side. Now for the next one, I'm going to add puree here. So a whole lot of tomato puree, because this will give it the acidic taste for the chicken. And we now add the chicken pieces. These are boneless pieces basically, and these will cook very quickly.
Go.
Okay, so we've added the chicken here, and you can see the color. It's absolutely fantastic. And now we add the potatoes. These are parboiled potatoes. Wow, this is really looking very nice. And as I told you, everything is done here. Now the green apple. So we are using green apple because it is going to give the taste and the acidic taste. And so what we do is we peel it off, and then we are going to grate it, and that is what we are going to add in the curry. This is what we have done. The green apple is now reduced after peeling and grating. So here it is. This is what we are going to add in the curry. So if you see, take some of this and look at the juice of the apple, and when we spread this into the curry. Done. So again, now this is kind of done. I've mixed the grated apple, and which will give it the acidic taste, and we will now let it cook. In the meantime, we will take away from the legs. We are going to put the pieces which are already done so that it gives a very different flavor. Let me check the salt. Oh, lovely. It just needs some more salt, and let me add. I think this should be enough. Very nice. Another check. It's absolutely fantastic. Cover it. Okay, so here this is what has been done with the chicken. So these are the chicken legs, and we have removed them, and these are braised. Now, as these are pre-cooked in the same curry earlier, we are now going to add this in the curry. That is what will give two different distinct flavors of the chicken. So here goes the entire chicken, which has been partly done earlier. We will just mix it thoroughly. So just to tell you, little improvisation on the side, since my daughter does not eat chicken. The same gravy we have used, and we are doing matar paneer for her in the same gravy. And what is also most important is to add a lot of dhania, coriander to this, fresh coriander, which we will do once the chicken is kind of little well done. It shouldn't take much time because it gets cooked. So it's all ready now. Here is the final dish. It's looking absolutely great. Thick, succulent tomato gravy, and to give it a final garnishing, we are going to add liberally the coriander leaves. And after this, you should just take it off the flame, because the flavor is going to remain in the dish. That's about all. We will roll it a little bit. So here it is, final, absolutely ready, the dish. And this is the Queen's favorite chicken curry. I forget the French name, but this is the curry. Enjoy. Here's cheers to the royal dish. It looks like a feast, and I'm now going to plate it. This is chicken, spinach, and steamed rice, and some garnishing. So here I'm doing the plating. So comes rice first, and chicken, lovely. Some potatoes if you want, and on the side spinach, and to top it, a little bit of garnishing. That's plate 1. Plate 2. There you go. It's smelling absolutely fantastic. Again on the side, spinach. You know, the taste of spinach with chicken goes very well. And garnishing on the side, just add, I love basil in any form, so I'm just adding basil. It's absolutely your choice if you want to add. So here we go, ready.